Hey everybody, welcome into my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to your June reading, you guys. This is going to be your intuitive reading for the month of June. So let's not waste any time. Let's get to it. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that everything is working first. If you guys are watching this video after the live stream and you want to get straight into your sign, all you have to do is look inside the description box below and you'll be able to click onto your sign. Now, if you go and you look there and your sign isn't there, don't freak out. It's okay. I usually get to the timestamps a little shortly after the live stream is completed. Okay. And all you have to do is just tap onto the video and scroll through, and you'll actually see a banner with your sign on there. So you'll know where to stop the video anyway. With all that being said, I'm going to clear the air, light some sage. Now I'm going to do things a little bit differently this time around, because this time around, there's not going to be any shuffling of cards, because I already pre-shuffled the cards and I already pulled the cards for each and every sign. So there's not going to be any in-between shuffling. It's more work for me, but less that you guys have to wait, I guess. So it works in a way. It works. So yes. Just saging the place, saging. Speaking life into the area. Love, generosity, gratitude, all that beautiful stuff. Let me make sure that the internet is working and YouTube servers are working right now and I'm not all stuck and frozen. Let me see. It's cracking in a little bit. It's cracking in a little bit. All right. I got to actually move to see if it's still crackling. Let me see. I just want to make sure it's not buffering the whole time, you guys, but it looks like it's messing up. I don't know what's up with YouTube lately. What? All right, you guys, we're just going to do it. And hopefully, if you have issues with watching the live stream and you cannot see me or whatever happens, one way that I've seen that it works is if you just go into your settings and you put your video quality on lower quality, and it should play all the way through without any buffering or anything. It seems to be a little bit clearer now. So let's get straight into it, you guys. We still have handmade crystal jewelry on the website. We have sterling silver that I made by my hands with some blue kyanite. And then we also obviously have our homemade teas, all organic homemade teas. One is going to be for anxiety relief. It has lemon balm in it, it has lavender in it, it has rose petals in it. And we also have the focus tea, which is great for Alzheimer's disease. It's great for memory loss. It's great for digestive system as well, because it does have some things in there like gotu kola and mint and rosemary that can kill parasites and all those different things. So yeah, check out our teas, check out everything. And if you don't want to buy anything, but you want to donate to the channel, the information is inside the description box below. And let's see what else. Is there any other announcements? Yeah, of course. If you guys want a personal reading with me, that is something that you definitely have to do through scheduling a reading on the website. All right. So, yes. Let's get it started. It looks like I'm not buffering. So, we're going to start off with Sekhmet. Okay. We're going to start off with Sekhmet. Like I told you guys, I already pre-pulled your cards. I got it over here. I used all of the different decks that I have. And I just pulled a card for each deck or whatnot. So let's just see what we have going on for you guys. Welcome in, Sekhmet. Thank you so much for tuning into your monthly reading for the month of June. Let's see what we have going on. Wow, the first card we have already is going to be betrayal. Okay, this is betrayal over here. Right away, I'm already sensing that some of you guys could be betraying yourselves or possibly betraying somebody else. Somebody else is betraying you. But I'm picking up this being something from a personal standpoint where you may see some patterns that where you are accountable for some of the betrayal that you experience in your life. Okay. And we do have the African proverb that I had already pulled for you guys. I haven't looked through any of these signs neither. So this is all a surprise to me. I seen the cards when I pulled it, but I didn't take time to do your reading. So, okay. Okay, so you guys' African proverb segment is wisdom is like fire. People take it from other people. This African proverb is an African proverb that I believe is in like the northern, western or northern eastern part of Congo, the Republic of Congo. And basically there's a village or a tribe where this came from, and it's basically about how when it comes to the wood and the wood they use to make fire there, people take it from other people. Like you could literally go to your neighbor's home. You could literally go to anybody in the village. If they have wood, you have full access to it. You don't have to go and get your own wood. You can go and grab anybody's wood in the village, in the neighborhood, and people take it from other people. So that is where this actual African proverb stems from. Wisdom is like fire. People take it from others. So for you guys, what's coming through is that there's a lesson that needs to be learned. And I'm saying that this lesson that needs to be learned, there's going to be a teacher inside of your life this month. I'm seeing that this teacher is somebody that you could be close to, that you may have felt like this person betrayed you or this person may have broken your trust. There is wisdom to be learned in that lesson and in that thing that happened. I'm seeing for some of you guys, this is a person that you trusted dearly. This is a person that you want to keep inside of your life. This is a person that you feel very close to, because when I pulled the spirit animal cards, you guys got sheep. And this is about acting with fortitude and cooperation. So you see how they're hugging each other? This is really about you guys getting to the point where it's like, okay, you're listening to one another, you're being able to have compassion for one another, and you are also being able to see where you could hold yourself accountable for how the situation went down or how things probably didn't play out the way you wanted it to. Wherever you may have felt like you betrayed yourself, that is going to be coming to the surface, and that is going to be coming to the light. And not only is it coming to the light, but it's also about you understanding that how you can progress and change moving forward, and how you can learn from somebody else. So there's a lesson that you may need to learn from another person, okay? And then there's also a deeper understanding and deeper knowing of yourself that's going to be occurring this month for you. I also see here that you guys have the High Priestess, Enudwana. Okay, Enudwana, she says that I'm one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. Now, this is a real person in history, and I'm not sure about her past and too much about that, but I do know what this card is about. And it is basically coming through to tell you to trust your instincts. Trust your instincts and don't get caught up in your mind and your thoughts, and don't get caught up in all of the different, the different things that don't really make common sense, the different things that don't bring you down to earth, don't make practical sense. Anything that keeps you spiraling into being confused, stop it. If there's thoughts that you're having that are keeping you spiraling into being confused, into being misled, into being more into the drama, more into the chaos, if you're just diving deeper into the drama and not reaching a solution, then it's telling you to focus on the solution and not to focus on the problem. So the solution for you guys is coming through with the lesson that you're learning about how you may have betrayed yourself given the situation that you're experiencing this month, okay, this very situation. I'm seeing something very positive happening for you guys this month because overall, you guys may be seeing number 10s a lot, especially towards the end of the month or throughout the month. These number 10s is coming through to tell you about a karmic completion, okay? And the reason why is because, you know, when we look at one, we look at zero, when we put it together, it symbolizes a karmic completion. I've already made a video on the angel number 1010 in particular, but when we look at 10 overall, for you guys' reading, I'm seeing it in a sense where you're standing in your individuality, but you're aware of the high priestess, the inner knowing of the zero that is with the one, the individuality inside of the number 10. You're collectively embracing that whole number. So the individuality and the oneness, the completeness, to the point where you have reached a state of evolving and completing. So it is a karmic completion for you. You have learned your lesson. You have gained the wisdom. Wisdom is like fire. People take it from others. So you're getting past this, right? I'm seeing here as well, you guys have standing stones, right? So it's a journey. And I'm seeing that you guys are going to make it to the other side. Those stones aren't in your way. There's a path to go through. There's a sacred journey, sacred wisdom, intuition growing, you know, strengthening, excuse me. There's going to be, there's also a lesson here for you guys to really focus on the positives this month. Really focus on the things that you may look over, things that you may be looking over, right? Because you're in a path where you're just over focusing on problems. You're over focusing on chaos. You're just trying to shake it off. You focusing on solutions. You focusing on how to move forward. You're focusing on growing, on completing tasks, on getting over things. And with this, it's coming through with this hummingbird as your spirit, as your guide. You may also see some hummingbirds for some of you, but overall, it's telling you to really stop and smell the roses, smell the flowers, look at the sweetness that you have in life. Look at the things, the fortunes that you have in life that other people may not necessarily have. And this is going to make you in a state of mind where you will be more in tune with looking towards the solution and not focusing on the negatives and focusing on the problems. You guys are focusing on the full spectrum of a situation. What does this mean? This means that you're taking into account the gray areas. You're not just looking at things from right and wrong. You're not just looking at things from black and white. You're not just looking at things from it has to be one way or the other. You're looking at the gray areas. You're looking in between the lines, right? So you're not just focusing on the problems. You're focusing on the solution and how to get there. So this is a beautiful, beautiful karmic completing moment for you guys in your life. And I'm also seeing that once you guys get over this mindset, once you guys reach this paradigm shift of state of perspective, then you guys will be able to basically step into a new phase, into the new journey of your life. Because over here, this is a rebellious deck that I have. It has questions and answers, but I just pulled the answer out. And you guys have not letting the excuses win. So there's something about this whole situation that's playing out throughout the month of June that is causing for Sekhmet it's causing for you guys, the betrayal was causing you guys to hold yourself back, and you were letting the excuses win. So you're looking at the problems, you're looking at what was wrong, you're looking at how things couldn't go, what you didn't have, and now you're looking at what it is you have. You're learning from other people because somebody in your life close to you may have told you something and you chose not to listen to them. And now you're seeing where you could have learned from them, and that they have valuable lessons to you, or that their words matter, and that you may have been inside of your head a little bit too much, to the point where you weren't considering um, living in the now and really focusing on the people in your surroundings, or focusing how you could learn from other people and be compassionate and see different perspectives, because you may have been too much in your head. So another thing I will say for you guys is also throughout the month of June, make sure that you are staying grounded. Make sure that you're doing yoga, stretching. It doesn't even have to be crazy things. Light stretches, barefoot in the grass, no ticks, no sticks, no antibiotics and anti-pesticides, none of that stuff. Just grounding in pure organic nature, okay? Thank you so much, Sekhmet. You guys, if you like watching this video right now, make sure that you hit the like button so you can help my channel grow. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And if you want a personal reading with me, make sure that you go into the link in the description box below and you can schedule a reading with me, a personal reading with me. Also, you guys, if you want to help to donate to Blooming Woman LLC, what does this mean? This means that projects, like big projects that I'm working on, there will be some money that would be going towards those projects. Like, I am working on big projects, and is going to be able to put some tangible for you guys in your hands, to where you can learn all the knowledge that I teach on here, and it's going to be tangible. So if you guys want to donate to that, make sure that you guys check out the stuff inside the description box below, and you'll see my Cash App and all of that stuff, okay? Once again, thank you so much, and have a blessed night, blessed day. Enjoy your month, and bye-bye. All right, you guys, moving on to the next sign. We are going to be doing Aset now. Perfect. Welcome in, Aset. How are you guys doing? Queen Mother Goddess. Aset is the Queen Mother Goddess. Yes, she is the Virgin Lady. Yes, she is the original Virgin Mary, right? She turned into a vulture and flew on a star's, erected penis, and was able to become pregnant without having actual sex. She is the original Mother Mary. She is the one that created the divine Trinity. She is the one that created the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, except for it is called the divine Trinity. It is her, the great Mother Goddess, the Virgin Lady that gave birth to, that gave a pure natural birth to to Haru, right? So you got Haru, Asar, and then you got Aset, and that is the divine Trinity. So that is what really Christianity stole all that stuff from. So you are the Queen Mother Goddess. I already made a video about this, guys. You guys check it out. So let's see what we got going on for your June reading. Okay. Your African proverb says, if relatives help each other, what evil could hurt them? If relatives help each other, what evil could hurt them? Oh my goodness. Look what you got over here. It says Aset. There's different names. There's Isis, Aset, Aset. Either way, the original name is AST. It's Aset, spelled AUSET or ASET. But that's the original name. But this over here is called Aset because, it's so widespread and so wide known that after a while, people just, made it fit their own pronunciation and their own languages. Now, let's see what we have going on for you. I just think it's beautiful that you guys actually got the card Aset, okay? So coming into alignment right away with your energy. This is you. You are the divine mother. Look at Haru. Look at Haru over there. You see the hat that Haru's wearing? That's where the Catholics stole their hat from. They took it from Khepra. They took the whole design from Khepra. When you go into the pyramids, you'll see all these hats all over the place, and that is where the Catholics took it from. Okay. So this is about surrendering, surrendering to love, surrendering to nurturing, to nursing, to helping one another out. Okay. So this month is a month where you're going to be giving parts of yourself to other people that you care about. People who need your help are going to want your help this month. And it's important that you actually show up for them, because what I'm seeing for you guys this month is if you help other people, you are helping yourself as well. I'm not seeing too much as it being something that's draining your energy. I'm seeing that you guys are in this experience this month where you are tapping into divine love and unconditional love, as good as it gets here. Um, you know, with the absence of judgment, with the absence of being judgmental and using your logic mind to find a reason, find doubts, find all these negative things. Instead, you guys are surrendering from the mind and you're acting from your heart center. And this is very beautiful. It is possible that there might be actual relatives that may need your help, somebody that, you know, could be thinking about you right now. They might reach out to you. You guys have Sarada Devi, the Divine Mother. So you guys are in a mothering position this month. Some of you are actual mothers where you actually have a family to take care of. And your focus, a lot of your focus may go towards them this month, more so than it ever has, right? Where you may be seeing yourself putting them first before your own needs and all of that. Some of you may be working with children. Nevertheless, it could be grown people, but you are still in a mothering position and a nursing position for them. You're the caretaker, right? So what's coming through here is you guys are tapping into your unconditional love. You're tapping into your ability to tap into unconditional love. This flow of love that just never leaves you. This is an evolution process. So this is going to be something that you already are feeling right now. You guys could be feeling this already right now in the beginning of the month. And slowly as the month goes through around the second week, there's going to be a big emphasis around the fact of you guys evolving and transforming yourself and moving to higher heights, moving your level of love and nourishment and care to a place where you never experienced before. Being able to be so compassionate to a place where you didn't know that you could do that. You already thought you were a compassionate person before, or maybe not, but now you're at a stage where you're evolving to new territories where you didn't know that you had that much to give. You didn't know that you had that much to give, and now you're giving that much to yourself as well. I'm seeing you coming through as the divine healer because Aset, you're in your energy this month. You really are, because Aset is a healer, and you are going to be healing your loved ones through your presence. It could just be you just being an ear to listen to, just listening to the people that you care about, just listening to the people that you want to support, just listen to the people that you want to take care of, that you care about. Some of you are going to actually be doing actual things for them, acts of services. Some of you are just going to be an ear to listen to, a shoulder to cry on. But you're in this essence where your energy is just healing. You could see that people may just walk up to you and ask you, "Oh, what is it that you do for a living? What do you eat? How do you get your, I don't know, how do you stay in shape? What are you doing?" And you may share with them and they could open up and say, "Oh, I'm experiencing this in life. Can you help me?" And you give them a bunch of advice. You're just actively in this healing mode this month. And it's very important to take that healing and put it to yourself as well. And here's where that comes important. I'm seeing this important for you guys because where it is that you're putting your healing to yourself, it comes from your mind, because you guys also have crystal keys here. And with crystal keys, she has all these bubbles at the top of her head with all these ancient and ancient plus new age lettering from the astral realm. And all these bubbles are ideas. but it's telling you to really pay attention to the ideas that you have and how they may have been projecting outwards. Making sure that those ideas, those thoughts, everything that's coming from your mind are things that are very positive, very high frequency, things that you want to keep inside of your life. So if a lot of your ideas, a lot of your thoughts have to do with the energies that you don't want in your life, try to cut those things off and fill your mind with the bubbles and the ideas of things and the energy that you want to stay in your surrounding, that you want to keep in your circle. What is it that you want? What are you inviting into your life? What are you projecting outwards? This is where the healing really comes from, right? So crystal keys is about things that have crystallized inside of your head and moving beyond the mind, okay? Moving beyond the mind means tapping into divine love, okay? Unconditional love. You guys are going to be taking time. You're being asked to not make any risky decisions, okay? So especially towards the 3rd week of the month or the 4th week of the month, towards the 2nd half of the month, there may be some investments or some risky decisions you may want to do. You might want to change your whole wardrobe out, and that might cost a lot of money. Or you might want to take a vacation somewhere, and you might want to push it off a little bit later, but something's telling you to do it sooner. And what's coming through is that for you to take the safe route and not make any too risky decisions, push things off a little bit. Wait until you have more clarity in your head. Wait until you are projecting the energy that you want out. So that way you can manifest what it is that you want and the essence of what you want to create. Because you guys also have refuge here. And this is about taking refuge. This is about taking refuge. And what she's holding in her hand right now is the Pegasus. And that's the horse with the wings, right? So it's basically flying over all of the hustle and bustle of life. And it's letting go of all of those duties and responsibilities that kind of make you feel like you don't have freedom. And you're looking at it and you're understanding the bubble that you're holding. You're understanding the bubbles that are coming out of your mind. And you're understanding how it's working against you and how you can put love there and what can be removed and what can be addressed so that you can have the essence of you surrounding you and nobody else's energy in your bubble. Okay, so take refuge, spend time inside of nature, spend time to reflect, spend time to practice listening to the silence, listening to what pops up when nobody is around. As you heal yourself, you're going to be healing your loved ones, you're going to be healing everybody around you, okay? I'm also seeing that it's possible that when you guys sorry. I'm also saying that it's possible that when you guys take the time to go into reflection mode, you may come to notice that there may be some sadness that comes up. There may be deep, dark emotions that come up. And really, I'm just seeing as well, just sadness and maybe some just things that made you sad. And I just want to let you know that this is a healing process. This is not bad at all. This is something that just let it out, let it happen. Cry until you laugh. Cry until you heal. Okay? Really let it out. And then as the answer for you guys, it says binge watching shows about aliens. So what this basically means is just pouring your cup and making sure that your cup is completely full. Pouring your cup and making sure your cup is completely full. Giving to yourself is giving to others. Okay, tap into your ability to have divine love for yourself and divine love for others. And when relatives help one another, what evil could hurt them? Another thing that's also coming through is to allow help. So not only are you giving help and giving healing and assistance, but letting yourself know that you don't have to do everything by yourself. If somebody is trying to help you, it's okay to let them help you. Even if you don't necessarily have a big supportive family, you may have family in the spirit realm. Acknowledge them, acknowledge their help. It could just be you going to get groceries one day, and all of a sudden, somebody wants to help you with your groceries. Don't play the I got it. Don't play that card. No, it's okay. Oh, you want to help? Oh, thank you. Use your discernment because it's a little crazy out here in today's society, right? But if it's in the store, it's a public place, and they just want to, help you lift something, it's okay to accept help. It's okay. Aset, what a beautiful reading for you guys this month. I'm so excited for you. Make sure that you hit the like button. Of course, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos. If you would like to donate to my channel and donate to Blooming Woman LLC, check out the links in the description box. Also, check out the links in the description box if you want to get a personal reading with me. That is the only way to do it, is to schedule it through bloomingwoman.com, okay, which is in the description box below. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the next sign, which is going to be my aunts. All right, welcome in, my aunt. Thank you so much for tuning into your reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of June. Let's see what we have for you guys. Ooh, that doesn't look like my aunt right there, does it? Let's just get situated here just a little bit. Here you go. All right, Mahat. Let's see what we got going on for you. So I already pulled your cards. I didn't necessarily get a chance to do a whole reading on them. It does take time to pull these cards out, but it makes the reading go a lot faster. You guys don't have to watch me shuffle. And so it does help a little bit. It just takes a little bit more time. So let's see what your African proverb is going to be. When the shepherd comes home in peace, the milk is sweet. Okay, so when the shepherd comes home in peace, the milk is sweet. Right off the bat, some of you guys who are with a spouse, some of you guys who are living, cohabiting with another individual, is possibly just telling you a simple message that during the month of June, you're going to be learning lessons of being peaceful, providing peace in the home, providing peace by, just creating a peaceful ambience, creating a peaceful environment. So that way the people around you could also feel peace. It's possible that you may have been going through experiences where you saw that when you were chaotic, it really projected outwards to the people that were around you. So it could be telling you lessons and teaching you lessons of bringing peace into the home, even if you're not cohabiting with somebody, even if you don't have a spouse, even if you don't have anything like that. It's just talking about your environment, your home, your body, and making sure that you guys have a peaceful environment. What's going to help you get into that peaceful environment? That means being nice to other people. That means making yourself happy. And I'm seeing what's making you happy this month is going to be, you guys have Lalita, and this is the red goddess. And she is about playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to light. So you guys, it's about being lighthearted. And I see that you guys are already, you're over it. You guys are over it. You guys are ready to leave anything stressful behind. You're ready to laugh. You just want to have fun. You want to do the things that make you happy. You see how she has the arrows and the bow and arrows. That's her skill. That's what she loves to do. Doing that makes her happy. You guys find what makes you happy. If you like to paint and it just makes you happy, if you like to do anything that just makes you happy, what artistic field is it? What things is it? Is it riding a bicycle? Is it watching a certain TV show? Whatever it is, like really treat yourself. Make yourself happy. Let go of the hustle and bustle of the day-to-day life. Obviously do your task and all that, but this is about you guys working towards conceiving something. There's something that you guys have been working towards creating. There's something that you guys have been working towards conceiving. Some of you guys is just creating the lifestyle that you want to live. Some of you guys is going to be related to creating the type of path and environment and essence, a peaceful environment inside of your life. And that comes to back to self. So it's about you guys being lighthearted, not taking things too seriously. If things don't go the way that you planned for it to go this month, let it go. You cannot control the outcome. What has happened has already happened, and what's going to happen is actually already destined to happen. So just take everything lightheartedly. We also have here a Zulu deity, and she is a earth element, right? And her name is Mamlomba, and she's about self sabotage. I'm very familiar with this card, but for some reason, it actually came out upside down. So I'm seeing that you guys are letting it go. You guys are done self-sabotaging yourself. You have noticed that some of the things that made you unhappy, or some of the things that made you not feel like your energy or your circle or your home or your environment or your family, your circle, right? Your bubble was not peaceful. The things that were making it not peaceful had a lot to do with you. And some of you guys are just at the point where you see where you may have been sabotaging yourself because you may have been taking things too seriously. I'm also seeing hints of perfectionism here. So, whatever it is that you're trying to create, whatever it is that you're trying to conceive, because we have here like a fertile type of, egg over here, waiting to be conceived, waiting for the spark, waiting for that playful fire element energy to just come through and ignite the life into what it is that's trying to be conceived here. So it really comes down to you guys. You guys are waking up this month towards the second half of the month and starting in the middle of the month, right? Starting right around the 15th. You guys are just opening up your eyes. There's going to be an awakened sense of awareness. You're going to truly be understanding yourself. You're going to be truly being able to see things for what it is. And you're just going to be so protected as well. I'm seeing a layer of protection surrounding you guys when I look at this card. I'm seeing you guys also being a gem. I'm seeing you guys having gifts, having talents. I'm seeing beauty. I'm seeing a bunch of things inside of you guys that you're opening your eyes to, things that you never looked at before, that you're opening your eyes to, that things that are making you happy. You're focusing on those things, and that is creating more life into your life. That is creating more abundance for you guys, okay? I'm also seeing here as well, you guys have the seamless unspeakable. So this, when we say, when the shepherd comes home in peace, the milk is sweet. And we have the seamless unspeakable here, which is ether element. So this is about knowing how to communicate without necessarily using words, being able to listen to the silence, but still hear what it's saying. This is the seamless unspeakable. This is the unspoken word. The unspoken word has just as much power as the word. It's sound. What is sound? Sound is just energy, right? So at the end of the day, this artificial light that give me a headache and hurt my eyes because it's not real light, it's not the sun that I sit behind here for y'all. This artificial light that's coming to me right now, it's communicating to me. It's speaking to me, but I can't hear it. So that's what I'm talking about. I can feel it, and I know it's not healthy for me, but I can't hear it. So it's about the seamless unspeakable. It's about you guys really tapping into hearing things without needing for it to be noisy. Okay. And that's where you guys are going to get that awakening. That's where you guys are going to get a new sense of awareness of your powers, some of your superpowers, a superpower that can help you throughout your life, a superpower that can help you to be more lighthearted, to be joking. Surround yourself with people who care about you. Surround yourself with people who bring up your energy. Don't be afraid to put the light back into you. You guys also have a tiger as your spirit animal. So there's a lot of fire element type of energies coming through. And this is tiger is really about accepting your magnificence. So it's telling you to look at your uniqueness. It's telling you to look at all your different beautiful stripes. It's telling you to look at, what makes you different, what makes you unique. Tap into your little gifts and those things that make you different, those things that make you unique. It could be you might be the best at baking cupcakes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody love your cupcakes. You could be the best at doing anything, right? But either way, there is so much joy that is in the depth of that playfulness that you guys have within you. So really tap into it and also spread it outwardly. Provide peace for yourself and then provide peace for everybody else. This is also going to be a month of teaching and learning. You guys have teaching and learning here. So this is definitely going to be a month where you guys are like learning so much from your awakened awareness, from all these experiences that life is going to be teaching you with. You're going to be learning a lot, but it's also telling you to make sure that you spread the knowledge. Everything that you learn, just give it, because you know so much and you're continuously learning so much that you have enough to give. It's endless. Your light is endless. You can give wholeheartedly. It's going to come back to you. I promise. And you guys also have, lastly, giving a random compliment, giving a random person a compliment. So just be nice overall to people. Bring peace into people's life. Give people compliments. Be lighthearted. Be joyful. I'm seeing you guys being in that energy, being the life of the party, being the person that, when the energy is low, when the energy is like, ugh, when everybody's sad or everyone's just low vibrational, you ain't gonna be responsible for everybody, right? You're not gonna be inside of a toxic situation or put yourself in it. But what is going to happen is you guys aren't going to sit in it. So you're going to take it lightheartedly. You're going to be playful. And that's also going to impact the people around you. So you're going to be light to the fire this month. Okay. You guys are glowing inside and out. So that is a beautiful reading for you guys for the month of June. Thank you so much for tuning into your reading. If you want a personal reading with me, I'm open and would love to give you guys a personal reading, whether you want general, career, whether you want a love reading or just a spiritual guidance reading or a specific question. You can just go to the website, which is in the description box below. You'll see the links where you can go and schedule a reading with me. You can pick your reading, answer a little bit of the questions that I put there for you guys. Describe your reading just a little bit, and it's already scheduled once you make your payment. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that you hit the like button if you like and watching this right now so you can help my channel. And I'll see you guys inside of the next video. All right. Now, let me see. I can see the comments, but I can't see like everything. Oh, thank you. Shout out to Divinely Guided Goddess Reads, LLC. Hey, she does readings too. Let's go. Okay, this is my first live with you. I love your content. I am a Pisces. Pisces, we in here. Let's go. Thank you so much for your donation of $4.99. I really appreciate you. And much gratitude to the Divinely Guided Goddess Reads. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the next sign. Oh, it tastes so good, you guys. It's just mugwort, cloves, oregano, And that's it. That's it. It's so smooth. It's so good. It's not piping hot neither, but it's so good. That right there, even though it's just 3 ingredients, that can help with parasites. That can help with men's blood circulation. You know what I'm saying? That can help with hair growth stimulation. That can even help with your skin in terms of helping with your digestive system. That can help with a lot, and make sure it's organic. Anyways, moving on to the next sign, we have Serket over here. Okay, welcome in, Serket, my Scorpions. What's going on? What's going on? Scorpio heads. Do you guys have your stingers out? Just kidding. All right, so let's see what we got going on for y'all. I already pulled y'all's cards ahead of time, so you don't have to wait and watch me shuffle. Bam. Ooh. Okay, we got some rage going on over here. Is this you guys' energy or somebody else's energy that's raging? Let's see. Start off with your African proverb. Mm-hmm. When two elephants meet on a narrow bridge, they get nowhere until one of them backs down or lies down. Okay, so with that African proverb, and also with the first card that coming out being Medusa, which is rage, I'm seeing that in the beginning of the month or during the first week of this month, it's possible that you may have, give or take, this is general reading. It's possible that you may have had some kind of argument with somebody, or may have had some type of falling out with somebody. Either way, two elephants came into one narrow path and one of y'all had to back down. It's possible that you weren't trying to back down that easily. So someone may have gone through rage. And I'm saying that whether it's you who went through the rage or the other person that went through rage, it still impacted your energy, and that rage was feeling in you as well. So long story short, what it's really about is just the fact that um that rage was coming through as a lesson to teach you something. And the lesson to teach you something is about the fact that you don't always have to fight. You don't always have to blah, blah, blah. It's about compromising. It's about coming to a middle ground. It's about backing down. You don't have to be right. You don't have to have the last word. Even if you know that you are right and that person is wrong, it is not your responsibility to prove to them that they're wrong. Because a fool wants to be a fool because they like it. If somebody's choosing to be wrong or stupid or a fool or do wrong, it's because they like it. Especially you try to explain it to them, they don't get it. You gotta surrender. Because at that point you're wasting your energy into something that you don't need to. You also may be getting to yourself to a place where you're losing yourself, or you're going into your shadow aspect, which could be anger for some of you, and it could be rage. Okay, or if that's not your shadow aspect, it's possible that the other person was projecting this onto you, because now you're in this chaotic drama with them, which is filled with rage. So that is basically the lesson, because we also have over here the mother of the universe, which is going to be Kali. And she is like, gosh, she's kind of like, oh yeah, where she's like about the storms, and she's about like, just massive change needed to release what does not serve you. And what does not serve you is this anger, this rage. This is a big lesson. It's not serving you. It takes you out of your element. It takes you into a dark place. Even if you keep attracting that energy into your life, you may be doing it unintentionally. And it's telling you it's time for you to cut that off by approaching a situation differently, by backing down, by not involving yourself into these certain situations that you know may trigger you to get to a certain point. It's basically really intuitively coming through that some of you guys may be walking yourself into these raging, angry type of drama and fights and stuff like that, where you don't necessarily need to go there. Stop going there. Try to go somewhere else. Try a different route, and then you'll have your lesson will be learned. Now, what is this? What is going on? What is going on? We also have here the sound of the universe, okay? And the sound of the universe. I'm seeing this as being the sound within you. You guys being tapped into the sound with you in you, being tapped into your center, knowing how you feel, knowing how you are, knowing how do you feel when you are centered. So that way, whenever you get knocked off center, whenever you are taken out of your emotions, whenever you are empathically taking on somebody else's projections or somebody else's emotions, whenever you're tapping into a shadow aspect of yourself that is not you, it's not you. It's just another aspect of your mind, right? Whenever you're tapping into that, you can know that you dove too deep down a path that you don't need to go to. So the sound of the universe is the sound of you because you hold the universe within you. Knowing what that sounds like and identifying that this month. So that way you don't lose yourself inside of a situation and you don't lose yourself inside of any emotion. You don't lose yourself inside of a projection and emotion, energy in motion. Okay. This is really about surrendering to a fight, surrendering to a disagreement, surrendering to a misunderstanding, surrendering to what you cannot control. You can't change somebody else's opinion, somebody else's outlook. You have to lie down or you have to back down. When two elephants meet on a narrow bridge, they get nowhere until one of them backs down or lies down. Okay. You guys have a big amount of supporters coming through to help you this month. Okay. These supporters that are coming through, they have a whole entourage. You see them? They chilling. They're like, what are you doing over there? Can you come hang out with us? We've been waiting for you for a minute now. This is all your furred, feathered friends. So this is nature. This is the animal totems. This is the animal synchronicities. Nature is loud and clear for you guys this month. Rabbits. Some of y'all might not be seeing those sloths anytime soon or lions, but you could have visions of it. You could see a sloth over and over again on your TV, on your phone, on a billboard. You could see lions, you could see eagles. All these different animals are coming through to tell you to, hey, let go of that and look over here. Stop focusing on that. Take your mind away from that and look at another aspect of life. Get away from the rage. Get away from the disagreement. Get away from the negative energy. Get away, because I'm seeing that that's not you guys' energy. That's not the sound of you. That's not the sound of the universe. Okay. So listen to any animal totems that come through. Watch my videos. Watch other people's videos on YouTube. Do your research. Tap into your own intuition, you guys. Execute. Take action. Don't just listen to what I tell you the animal means. Also take action and start to put it in practice so you can strengthen your intuition, okay? And really understand what these animals are telling you this month. And then just use my video as, a little guide and hit the like button. And I'm also seeing for you guys as well, you have new blueprints. So this is so beautiful because with the new blueprints, I'm just seeing that you guys are ready to change old habits. With Kali coming through, you're releasing what does not serve you. You're releasing old habits of falling into rage and anger and being Medusa. You're releasing that, and you're starting to approach situations differently. You're starting to to change the way that you react, to change the way that you do things. And I'm saying that this is something that's going to last a while in your life. There might be a big learning moment. It might last a few months. You may be tested over and over again. You may be tested 6 months from now. But either way, it is something that's going to help you throughout your rest of your life. I see it as a big pivotal moment for you guys, where you're seeing how you can handle situations differently and how the control you had wasn't in you controlling other people. It was in you controlling your center and yourself by bringing yourself back to center and knowing what you sound like and knowing that you sound like the universe because the universe is inside of you. Lastly, as an animal totem card that I pulled out for you guys have camel here. Know a lot about this card. Okay, so this is camel. And this is about being forbearing and patient. Okay, you have to be forbearing and patient. So when someone's trying to test you, when someone's trying to get you out of your element, mark my words, listen to my voice, be patient. Be patient. You're strong. You got this. Be forbearing. Don't engage in meaningless arguments that you have nothing to do with. Stay calm when triggered. That is another way of flexing on people. Okay, stay calm when triggered. Like that's a superpower. But this camel is coming through to tell you as well. The other lesson about it is that you're on a long journey. The journey that you're on is very long. Regarding the situation, you may have to deal with this person on a day-to-day basis. You may have to see this person at your work over and over again. This could be an ongoing problem that's been happening. It could be anything. It's just to be somebody that you just so happen to have to co-parent with or just have to work with in some way, family members, whatever it is. It's just saying that it's going to be a long journey. So why not reserve your energy and reserve your strength and be patient and forbearing? This card is also like about, taking long spiritual quests. So this whole journey could be a long spiritual quest. It could be a rebirth moment because the camel goes very long to take on pilgrimages and go to different areas and all these different things. And also with the camel is the real important message as well for you guys is that you guys are ahead of your time. Some people will not be able to grasp what it is that you want to teach them or what it is that you want to reason with them. A lot of people don't want to reason because they want to stay blocked. They don't want to wake up. Some people don't want to reason. So it's not about you reasoning with people because I'm seeing that a lot of these people that you're getting in these arguments with or that are sparking you with this, triggering you with rage and anger are people who aren't going to be able to grasp what it is that you are trying to teach them or explain to them or compromise with them because you are ahead of your time. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Make sure that you guys are surrendering. Patience, surrender, patience, tolerance is your magical word this month. Okay. Back down or lay down. And you're not going to lay down like, oh my God. Oh, no, we're not laying down like that. We're laying down like this. We're laying down very comfortably. You're laying down because you chose to lay down. You know what I'm saying? We're not laying down to continuously get triggered. Like, no, come on now. So, yeah, thank you so much for tuning into your reading. I really hope you guys enjoyed your reading for this month of June. If you want a personal reading with me, go ahead and look inside the description box below where you will be able to see all of my information. You can schedule a reading with me very easily by going to the scheduling and the link in the description box below. And you can get a 15-minute reading, 30-minute reading, 45-minute reading. And yeah, it's amazing. Also, if you want to donate to Blooming Woman LLC, You can find that information in the description box below, as well as my social media and all that stuff. Now, let's move on to the next one, which is going to be neat. Let me just make sure I got, okay, that's Amut. Sorry, y'all. I know. Okay, got it. All right, so welcome in, Neat. Thank you so much for tuning into your reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of June. Yes, month of June. I'm sorry you guys are seeing Scorpio down there. It is Neat. Welcome in. Thank you so much. So let's see what we have going on. I have already pulled you guys' cards and everything, so we can just go straight into your reading. We don't have to watch me pull and shuffle the cards. So, oh my goodness, that's a beautiful card to have as your first card. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. That's funny. Okay, right off the bat, let's go ahead and get started with your African proverbs, of course. So your African proverb says, only a fool tests the depths of the river with both feet. Oh, yes. I know some of y'all probably heard this one before. Only a fool tests the depths of the river with both feet. This is a message for you guys this month to be very cautious when it comes to the plans that you want to take, right? You actually going into plans now. It's not just making the plans. That has part to do with it as well, but actually taking action towards doing them. Make sure that you fully, you know, grasp the situation, understand what you're getting yourself into, check the area before you move, probably visit first, do research first, whatever it is that you're dealing with, right? Even if you're just applying to a job and it's a big jump or it's a big difference in what you're doing, don't just jump into the river with both feet, because what if it's not shallow? You don't know anything about the river. You don't know the energy and the intelligence that that water is holding within it. So you want to do your research. Be very cautious with your decision making this month. Plan, research, hold it off until you have more clarity. Go in with a partner. Things of this nature is going to be things that you guys should be considering, and I see you guys considering this month. Also, as well, overall, there could be this feeling of, oh my goodness, if I don't get this, then I don't have enough. So I need to do it now. But it's coming through that you don't need to do it now and you need to pull it off. And it's also coming through that you guys do have enough, because you have Lakshmi here. And her message is, she's the goddess of abundance. And her message is that I choose to feel abundant because wealth is an inside job. So you guys, do you feel abundant inside? Or do you feel like you're more of an energy vampire right now, where you got to continuously suck a life out and you got to always want things, this level of scarcity? That's not where you need to be this month. And this month is really about you guys understanding and learning the message of feeling abundant inside. But not just feeling abundant, but choosing to feel abundant. So when a situation arises in front of you, when a circumstance happens inside of your life, when you're at a point where you have to make a decision, choose the route that's going to make you feel abundant inside. Don't choose the route that's going to make you feel like you have lack. Okay, So if you could choose to feel abundant inside, what does that mean for you? Right? What are your gifts? What is it that you have to offer? How much do you have within you that attracts the wealth into your life, as opposed to you looking outside and taking wild risks and consuming more when you already have what you need to make it what you want, to create it and bring it into existence. This is also a message of not looking towards others and not looking towards other things and feeling like you need what other people have or you need to do a certain situation. It's like this wanting, this wants and needs. Understanding your wants, write down your needs, and make sure that your needs are not wants and your needs are things that you actually really do need. Because a lot of things that you think you need, a lot of the things that you think you want, all that stuff, you already have it within you. You can already create it for yourself. You already have the tools. You just got to get busy, or you got to open your eyes and see that you are carrying what it is that you're looking for externally. So choose to feel abundant, because wealth is an inside job. And throughout the month, you'll be learning what these things are within you if you don't already know. And the reason why I say that is because you guys have sorry, she does look like she's Zulu, from Zulu, either Zulu or Sutu. I was there when I was younger and I was learning a little bit of language, but sometimes it's very hard to say these Zulu words. So I'm gonna try and say this goddess's name. But Inkosazana. Okay, Inkosazana. This is celestial alignment. So this is celestial alignment. So you guys are getting into alignment with the abundance that you have within. You are seeing it fully. You are understanding it fully, and you are embracing it fully. You're opening yourself to it. All the colors of the rainbows that you have within you. I'm also seeing this as creativity. Okay. I'm seeing this as abundance because we have the goat there. And you're very happy. This is about feeling satisfied. Throughout the month, you're going to feel very satisfied. I'm seeing gracious receptivity with you guys, okay? And this receptivity, I'm actually seeing this receptivity coming through with you having receptivity to yourself, not just other people, and being receptive to other people. And, you know, when somebody pushes, you pull. When somebody pulls, you push. Being able to read other people's energies and knowing when to back off, knowing when to go forward, knowing, just having that balance, because you are very receptive towards them. Not your doormat to be used, but you are very receptive, where you can go with the flow and be compassionate and consider other people's energies, because you're able to see the pain within them, or you're able to feel what they are feeling, to the point where you know how to be receptive towards them by just being yourself. Now, I'm seeing this coming through as well as you being receptive to your own self, knowing where it is that you're overextending yourself, knowing where it is that you're reaching too much, knowing where it is that you're putting too much of your energy, knowing where it is that you, damn, I really want to go order this. But look at your fridge. Your fridge is full of all these fruits and vegetables. Your fridge is full of all these different things. You already have what it is that you want. You don't need to go buy all this stuff. Not today, at least, maybe another day. But you don't need to go buy all these little treats, because all the treats are right there in your fridge. So you're going to be receptive towards yourself and know where it is that what you really need and what you really want, and know the difference between them. This is also going to be a month for NEAT to really work on being able to co-create, right? Being able to work with others and consider other people's ideas, consider other people's, just being very receptive to other people when it comes to creating, being able to listen, with the receptivity, really being able to listen to what other people have to offer, listen to their input and letting them shine. I'm saying it's not about you guys taking the front seat and trying to take charge. It's about not testing the depth of the river with both feet. because only a fool does that, the African proverb says. So what you guys are meant to be doing is to go in with somebody else. Okay, I'm not about to test it. Like, you want to put one foot in, and then I'll put my one foot in, and then we can test it like that. We might look like fools, but really it'd be more stupid if one of us was going in. So it's like you're co-creating with receptivity. The communication, the co-creation, you guys. If you look at this card, you can see the umbilical cords that is attached here. And the umbilical cord is a telephone. This has been proven that the umbilical cord is actually a telephone. So this is a way of communicating through telepathy. This is a way of communicating, being receptive, and just knowing the energy and the emotions without necessarily using words, because words could be limiting. Words could get lost in translation. This is about you guys moving beyond the mind. This is about you guys moving beyond your thoughts, moving beyond wrong and right, moving beyond the chaos, wanting the calmness, wanting the peace. Some of you may have Ptah energy or Het Haru energy inside of you. Some of you guys really may have that Taurus energy inside of you, where you're like, you can budge and you can see red and you can run all over the place, but for the most part you're kind of calm and you're comfortable and you're laying down and you're just receiving because you're abundant, right? You guys are in this Taurus type of energy. I'm feeling there could be a big transit with Taurus on your chart, or going over a Taurus ruled house or whatever, a Venus ruled house, but a Taurus house. So I'm also seeing as well, you guys are just in a really creative energy, because you also have here the realm bridger. So you are co-creating, you are bridging throughout different realms, you're going beyond the mind, going beyond your thoughts. And it doesn't mean that you're going to have these crazy ass experiences where, you floating on water and stuff. Doesn't mean that you're going to have all these vivid dreams, because we can be reaching higher planes, in other dimensions, and not being aware that we are reaching those higher planes. But some of the things and some of the events that could be occurring that can hint towards you that you are bridging through the realms, that you are reaching higher planes, that you're flying in other realms, is seeing more love surround your environment, is feeling an increase of gratitude in your life randomly, feeling an increase of intuition inside of your life randomly, seeing lots of synchronicities inside of your life that are high frequency, right? High vibrational frequency. Seeing that you're moving away from anxiety, moving away from fear, and moving into a calm and grounded state of being. These are things that are showing that you could be flying in higher realms, higher regions, and really not knowing that you're doing it. Sometimes you have confirmation with that when you have dreams that are very, very vivid in colors, like this. Those are astral dreams. So just pay attention to all these things, because all I'm saying is, whether you can feel it or not, I'm just letting you know that you guys are realm bridger this month. You guys also have set clear boundaries and enforce them. Now, these are the boundaries that you're forcing it with yourself when it comes to testing the depths of the river. Setting the boundary with yourself when it comes to communicating. If you know that you like to put your input in, if you know that you like to take charge, if you know that Neat, your energy, you like to be the warrior, you like to be the person where people seek counsel for, you are the warrior goddess, the gunsmith goddess, you are the creator goddess. So everyone really comes to Neat. But now's the time for you to be receptive and to listen, right? So you have to set these boundaries towards yourself, where you, on a personal level, are going to say, stop, sit back, and enjoy. There's going to be boundaries that you're going to be putting on yourself. So that way you can try this new way that life is going to be putting you through. Whether you watch my reading or not, life, the events that are happening in life, the changes that you're going through, or the experiences that you're having, the moods that you're in, is going to be putting you towards these type of experiences. And as an answer card here, it actually says shutting my mouth and listening. Shutting my mouth and listening. I can't make this up. This is what came out for you guys. So it really is about learning how to have telepathy. You don't have to, you might not have those experiences that some people do. Like I have them experiences. Lots of people have those experiences where, they may have moments where they actually see the colors, or they actually hear what the person said. Might not hear it. I don't necessarily hear what the people say, but I know it. Like it comes up. I can hear people's thoughts. And you may not be doing that. You may not be able to hear it, or you may be able to hear it. But either way, there is some type of receiving that is happening on a subconscious level, whether you can hear the messages that are coming through telepathically or not. These things can be happening, but you are not aware of it. But your body and your movement and your environment and your projections are still moving in alignment with it. You're just not aware of it. So all I'm saying is don't expect some profound type of experiences to happen to confirm anything. Just know that you are the realm bridger and you're beautiful. That is a beautiful reading, Neve. Thank you so much for tuning into your reading. If you liked watching this, can you hit the like button for me, please, so you can help my channel grow? As always, as I come here to shine my light and to give to you guys. You can also give back just by hitting the like button and just by subscribing to my channel. If you want a personal reading with me, check out the links inside the description box below where you can schedule your personal reading with me very easily. 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45-minute reading, love, general, or career or spiritual guidance reading. I will say for the next 2 weeks, there might not be that much space because I have some things that I need to do in my personal life. So I won't be doing readings for the next couple of weeks, but you can also just look at the available dates that are available and get your readings there. Also, you guys, all my Instagram and social media is also in the description box below. So thank you, and I'll see you guys inside of the next video. Let's move on to the next sign, which is going to be Amut, which is going to be the goat. And I do actually remember that when I pulled your cards, I think you guys did get a goat, which is kind of interesting. So let's see what we got going on for you. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, your African proverb says, before you milk a cow, tie it up. Okay, before you milk a cow, tie it up. What is this talking about? This is talking about your sense of security, making sure that you guys are secured before you jump to a next decision, before you jump to a next conclusion. Make sure that you tie the cow up before you get to milk it. So before you can reap your rewards, you may have to make sure the foundation is right. You may have to do the nitty-gritty work first. You may have to do some of these other things to just make sure that things are secured first. You may have to plan, organize before you can act upon all the ideas and these beautiful dreams and imaginative, wishes that you have, and these things, these plans that you have. They might be beautiful. You may be able to visualize it and all these things. You may be excited about it, but make sure that you have a plan. Make sure that you're organized. Make sure that you have a good standing structure and foundation first. So that way you can be able to build on top of that. Okay. So this is about grounding yourself as well. Because what I'm seeing here is you guys got this in reverse. This is Thekla, and she is the prophetess of true power. I call back my power from all times and all places. I am my own. So this is in reverse. So it's possible that there could be a situation that may have been draining you, a person that may have been draining you, a place that may have been draining you. Either way, there may have been things and circumstances in your life that may have been feeling like it was taking some of your energy away. Like a lot of your energies just went into these people or these things or these circumstances or this job. Now, the thing about this, the thing about the lioness and the lion symbolism being there, you may see a lot of eights as you may see a lot of eights as your like as angel numbers this month. And it's all coming through to tell you that you're strong, that these situations are occurring for you so that you can become stronger, because eighth is really about strength. Okay, it is about abundance, it is about financial gain, but it is about strength, making sure that you're in your power, making sure that you do not lose your power, making sure that you have the vitality within you and that you have the endurance and that you are very resilient. So even if you feel like you're breaking, you can break and still be resilient, because being vulnerable is also a power. That's also a strength, because you have to be broken down and come back up. When the lion fights, they might not always win the fight, but they keep hunting, they keep going. It doesn't stop them from thriving in their nature. It doesn't stop them from being a powerful lion just because they lost one little fight. You get what I'm saying? Just because they didn't get to eat that prey that they were stalking doesn't mean that they're going to sit in the corner and cry. You know, they still have the strength and the resilience to keep going, because there is a sense of freedom. And this is what's coming through. You guys this month are going to get a taste of freedom for sure. You guys feeling like you're liberating this month because your power may have been taken away from you. And I'm just going to speak some light into you. And I want you to speak light into yourself, speak life into your situation, speak light into yourself, because words are powerful. Energy is powerful. Projections are powerful. So call back your energy from all times. Your power is yours. Your energy is yours. You are very capable. You will succeed. You will have all types of successes along your journey. And you will be powerful. You are powerful, okay? And understand that you're courageous. Understand that you are free. Understand that there is no right or wrong answer. Understand that you can say yes, or you can say no, or you can say maybe. Understand that you can wait. Understand that it doesn't have to be today. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. You have the power of choice. You are free. Because you guys have Queen Mother Nani, and she's about liberation. So you may feel like you may be pressured to get something done. You may feel like you may be pressured to, drink the honey, the milk or the honey. But before you milk the cow, you have to tie it up. Make sure that you're strong. Make sure that you're taken care of. Make sure that you have that resilience in you. And part of having that resilience in you, part of having that strength, part of tying the cow up before you milk it, part of having your structure before you build on it. Part of all that has to deal with organization. But what's coming through for you guys, something about your life, right? Where it's taking your power away because you keep milking the cow before you tie it. So you chasing the cow trying to tie it. Why is taking your strength away to run after this cow? You're doing it backwards. And what's going to be the answer for you guys this month is going to be to simplify that area of your life. Less is more. You may be trying to tackle too many things at once. You may be trying to give your energy inside of too many things at once. You may be overworking yourself and thinking that's the route to go, and really the simple way to go is different. Some of you guys may have missed some steps because you had too much on your plate. I'm saying once you simplify as well, what's coming through as well, because we have Cosmos right after simplify. What's coming through as well is that you guys are meant to simplify what it is that you're doing. So that way, the message that you're trying to ask the universe for, your projections, the things that you're trying to manifest is more clearer. But it could be that what you're trying to manifest and what you're trying to bring into life and what you're trying to milk here, it doesn't have much clarity because there's too much on one plate. So have a clear clarity by simplifying what it is that you're asking for, simplifying your foundation, simplifying your principles. And then the cosmos will be able to understand your message, understand what it is you're asking for clearly, because it's way more simplified and it's understandable. I'm also seeing here for you guys, yes, a completion. But I'm also seeing here for you guys, you got the soul star chakra, and this is about merging in with the divine. So you guys are becoming one with the divine. Your ideas, what it is that you're trying to build, what it is that you're trying to accomplish is going to be built. It's going to be accomplished because you guys have abundance here. You are going to have abundance. You will get to eat the honey from your hard work. You are going to get a taste of the sweet hemp milk. Okay, you are going to get a taste of it. But it is important to also understand your innocence. It is important to also understand your boundaries. It is important to also understand your where it is that you may be fragile, where it is that you may be overworking yourself, where it is that you may be doing too much, where it is that you may have made a mistake and you may need to go back and simplify things or do things differently, right? So yes, this is a beautiful month for you, Amut. I'm so happy to give this message to you. I'm so happy to spread love and light into your life, into your energy, to empower you, to inspire you, to tell you that everything's going to be okay, to tell you that there is no wrong answer, to tell you that you do not have to overwork yourself, to tell you that you can simplify it, to tell you that you are capable of knowing where it is that your energy was being taken away from, and to tell you that you are free and you are capable of liberating yourself and capable of making the changes so that you don't have to give so much of your energy um, because it's wasted energy. It's not really going to anything. All right. So thank you so much, Amut, for tuning into your reading for the month of June. Please hit the like button on my video if you're enjoying watching this right now. And of course, if you want to see more of my videos, please hit the subscribe button, of course. And if you guys want a personal reading with me, because this is just a general reading, if you want a one-on-one personal reading where I go in depth with your situation, what it is that you're going through, any kind of guidance that you want, whether it's for the year, for the month, specific question, love, career, spiritual guidance, then you can schedule a 15-minute reading, 30-minute reading, 45-minute reading with me, whatever you want. And if you want to donate to Blooming Woman LLC, the link is inside the description box below. All right. Moving on to the next sign, which is going to be Ma'at Hapii Asar. Welcome in, Ma'at Hapii Asar. Welcome in, welcome in. This is going to be your reading for the month of June. I have already pulled you guys' card, so we can just spread them out here and see what we have for you. Okay, so your African proverb to start off with says, where there is honey, there are bound to be ants. Where there is honey, there are bound to be ants. So a guidance for you this month is to make sure that, something may be bright and shiny, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't have like some upsets with it. So just because all that glitters isn't gold, basically. So wherever there is honey, there are bound to be ants. So you may have a good situation occur, but it's possible but that within that good situation there may be some more challenges that could occur with that situation. You may be challenged more when you gain more success. You may have more responsibility when you gain more success, more money, more problems, right? You could have some type of breakthrough. You could have positive experiences and fortunate experiences, but you feel like, man, why is it every time I have a good thing happen, something bad got to happen with it? You may be feeling like, what is going on, right? But it's important to understand that that is just duality of this physical realm, that's just how it operates. Good and bad operates on this physical realm just like that. So with that being said, it is an important message for you guys to know that you have to really allow yourself to feel safe no matter what your situation is, no matter what your circumstance is. Mm. No matter what it is that you are going through, you have the power. You can make the cautious decision to feel safe. Okay. You guys have Tituba here. And I think she was from Trinidad. I think this is Trinidadian. I'm sorry if I am wrong. There's so many deities in here. Now, with her, she was one of the first people to be enslaved with the Salem witch trials. Actually, yes. And here is where she is, and she was sent to Trinidad, I think. But either way, she was enslaved, and her journal's there too. She was enslaved and accused of witchcraft, blah blah blah. And this is about feeling safe no matter what it is that you're experiencing. So even though you're experiencing something that may feel a little, isolating, even though you're experiencing things that may feel like, wow, like this may be stressful or whatever it is, any upheaval moments, you have the power to feel safe. And feeling safe is a superpower. When you start to actually feel safe in your body, feel safe in your environment, feel safe in your mind with your thoughts, with your circumstance, your situation, you'll see that you have more resilience towards life. And this is very important for you, Hapii Asar. And it's also coming through for you guys as well to understand that you have the Saraswati as another deity here in your reading. And she's the goddess of self-knowledge. So this is about knowing yourself, knowing that you're safe. And what is going to help for you guys to know that you are safe is the message right here. And it says that if you guys see anything flying around, there's these flying ants in here. It's really annoying because they like this artificial light. But anyways, it's summertime, all the bugs coming in here. Feeling safe has to deal with you understanding this. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. So where there is honey, there is bees. There's something that you guys are working towards. Some of you guys, I really do feel this has to do with career, where you're working towards something and you're seeing that anything good you do also comes with some upheaval moments. It comes with some responsibilities. It comes with more work. And those more work may be creating more fear and anxiety inside of your life. It could be creating more insecurities to pop up. It could be triggering you a little bit. But knowing yourself and knowing that you have so much to offer, and knowing that you have the ability to continuously create, knowing that you have the ability to continuously create effortlessly. So what you have, the essence of who you are, just comes through effortlessly. So you are safe and secured because you're abundant inside of yourself, because you are just a creative ocean. And so you'll always be able to provide for yourself. So even though the ants are there, the honey is also always going to be there. So it's just about you understanding how to not be afraid of the ants and how to react to the ants and look at it from a different perspective. Okay. I'm also seeing here there's the summer. So this is going to be the season of summer. So this is definitely going to be an expansion of light, an expansion of solar plexus, an expansion of security, an expansion of confidence that's going to be happening inside of your life. Confidence is going to expand inside of your life. Self-awareness is going to expand inside of your life. Self-knowledge is going to expand inside of your life. Make sure that you guys are going and spending time inside of nature. You guys also have the preneal here, and this is really about being sturdy. It's about being sturdy. It's about being powerful. It's about being very strong and being able to endure a lot. All right. So know that you're strong. Know that you guys are stepping through. Now, with this card, this means that you guys are basically going to have a breakthrough this month. So this is very beautiful. You guys are going to have a breakthrough this month where you're going to experience, a lot of successes. Maybe you're a millionaire. Maybe you're not. But if you're not becoming a millionaire, it could be an emotional success. It could be some successes that are even bigger than money, really. And all these different successes where you're going to have a breakthrough moment where you're going to understand, wow, I have all the honey in the world. And of course, ants are going to come. You could be attracting a lot of haters this month. A lot of people may try to get in your way, try to put you down. There may be a lot of things around your surrounding, your circumstance that try to instill fear into you, instill fear into your situation. Make sure that you're speaking light into your situation. Make sure that you're speaking light into your life. When you wake up the first thing in the morning, make sure that you are, if you don't remember your dreams, that's cool. If you remember your dreams, write them down. If it was a bad dream and you don't care to look into it, you have the freedom of choice. Either way, when the first thing when you wake up, make sure that you are already setting and projecting what your day is going to be. I am grateful for waking up this morning. Today is going to be a beautiful day. No matter what comes into my way today, I know that I am grateful. I know that I am blessed. I know that I am capable. I know that I will react in a very high frequency way. First thing in the morning, speak light into yourself. And I swear your day is going to be so much easier. It's going to be so much better. Situations that may have made you feel fearful, unsafe, all of a sudden now you're going to be feeling safe. All of a sudden, things that used to get on your nerves, things that used to get under your skin, that one person that kept staring at you, blah, all of a sudden now it's like, no, because you spoke light into yourself. Okay. Now, there may be you guys just got to use your wisdom. Okay. You got to use your wisdom. You got to move cautiously. Don't trust everybody. Make sure that you're trusting your own instincts. Make sure that you're trusting your own guidance. You know, understanding the gifts that you have within you. There could be towards the end of the month a back and forth with your childhood and some of the things you may experience when you're a child, and that coming to surface with your present day time. But it's going to be a thing that's going to instill more wisdom inside of you. So it's a very positive experience. So, nevertheless, thank you so much for tuning into your reading, my dear Aquariuses, Hapii, Hapii Asar. If you guys want a personal reading with me, go ahead and check out the links inside the description box. You will be able to see where you can, schedule a reading with me through the link tree that's in there. My social media accounts are also there. Subscribe to my channel, of course. Like this video if you're liking it. And check out my website. I got crystal pendants. I got herbal teas, all that stuff. So thank you so much for your support. And I will see you guys inside of the next video. Moving on to the next sign. Woo, you guys. All right. Let's get into it. Welcome so much, Pisces. Set Pisces. How are you guys doing? This is going to be your reading for the month of June. Okay. I already pulled you guys' card out, so we're just going to spread them out here and see what we have for you. Okay. So your African proverb says, "He who has not intelligence is happy with it. He who has no intelligence is happy with it." Don't try to force your opinions on other people this month. If somebody wants to be stupid, if somebody wants to be tunnel vision, if somebody wants to be stubborn, if somebody, you might know the answer to something, doesn't mean that you need to let somebody know it. If somebody is really reluctant to understanding and reasoning, then it is not your place to force them to understand, because I'm seeing that it's not going to go right down the right path, because he who does not have intelligence is happy with it. They're okay. That's their state of happiness. They want to be blind. They don't want to be awoken up. They don't want to know the truth. Parts of the truth may scare them. Parts of the truth may bring up insecurities within them. Parts of the truth may bring up a responsibility in them where they have to now act accordingly and responsible because they know the truth. Because once you know the truth, there's a certain level of responsibility that comes with that. Where you're like, damn, really? This is what's going on in my life? I got work to do. I got to work on myself. Some people don't want to do that. So they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear that they should change their diet. They don't want to hear that they could cure their high blood pressure with just changing their diet and drink these herbs. They're okay with being sick. It's sad, but you know what I'm saying? That's their destiny. That's their life path. You can't control what they're supposed to experience at that point. Okay. So what's also coming through for you guys is transformation. Transformation for you guys. I'm seeing this as you guys transforming the way that you look at other people this month. You're also going to be transforming the way that you view the world, the way that you view the differences within people inside of the world. Okay. I'm also seeing that you guys are also going to go through a transformative moment inside of your life. I'm seeing that your perspective is going to be changing and transforming. I'm seeing that you guys are going to be taking in a lot of light, external light, things that bring you joy, things that make you happy. I'm seeing that you guys, any things that make you feel very good inside, very light inside, you're going to be taking that and absorbing it inside. Okay. There's a new understanding of people for some reason. It's what's coming through and why people are the way they are. You're also, of course, going to be having a new understanding of yourself because as within, so without. So without. And you're going to have a new understanding of yourself because you're going through this transformative moment. So that is a big message for some reason that's coming through really strong. Change in the way that you're communicating, change in the way that you're creating. You guys also have here trusting your innocence. So this is about trusting your innocence. This is about approaching life with just a new set of lens. So you're looking at life differently. Um, any old judgments that you have, any old ways that you have, it's kind of like, you know, like you're alien to this world and just treat everything like it's brand new. You know, just treat everything like it's just everything has innocence within it. Trust your innocence. And you'll be able to not have so much judgment towards situations, places, and things, which is also going to make you have more compassion. And this is going to transform the way that you're looking at your surroundings, the way that you're looking at things that you may have considered negative, things that you may have been judgmental towards. You're looking at it differently. This is a big transformative moment for you. Trust your innocence. Trust the innocence within yourself. Things where you may have been too hard on yourself. You may have been too judgmental towards yourself. Now you're giving yourself a break. Now you're saying, man, I'm innocent. I ain't know that. I was 10 years old. How was I supposed to know? Why am I still thinking about that? Why am I holding myself accountable for something that I shouldn't be holding myself accountable for? Let it go. Everyone is innocent in a way, you know, and it's time for you guys to trust your innocence. I'm also seeing as well that for you guys, when it comes to the projects that you have that you're doing, when it comes to the things that you're doing inside of your life, um, having that sense of innocence and treating it like it's a new thing, treating it like it's new so it doesn't seem monotonous, so it doesn't seem old and stingy is going to help you. But what's also coming through is for you guys to have perseverance. You may be seeing a lot of angel number of fours this month, repeating 444s, or you could just see four at the end of every number. So if you look at the clock, it's 11:54, 11:34, or 644, 654, 67. It can be 67, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It can't be no 674, but you know what I'm saying, you guys. Like just four at the end of a number. It could be a number sequence on a receipt, on a telephone number, on a billboard, on a license plate. But either way, you're gonna see a lot of fours. This is telling you to persevere. This is telling you not to give up on yourself. This is telling you to not give up with the task that you have on hand. In the moments when you feel like you want to give up, just know that you need to trust your innocence and also trust the innocence that you see in other people. Some people are just innocent. They really are. Some people aren't, but some people are. You guys have the cow here, and the cow is give with unconditional love and grace. In order to do that, you can't have any room for judgment. You can't be judging people left to right. And in order to do that, that unconditional love comes within you. So being graceful and having unconditional love to other people is really about, understanding that other people aren't always at fault. It's not about always pointing the finger at other people. Sometimes you got to look at yourself. Sometimes there is nobody to point the finger at. Sometimes it's just destiny and things played out just the way that they are supposed to. And some of you may be in a powerful position. Some of you may be a leader in a team, a leader in a project, a leader of something where you're managing other people or you're working with other people, but you are in the powerful position. Some of you, right? If you are in that type of situation, remember to use your power with wisdom. So using your power with wisdom means not abusing your power. He who not he who has no intelligence is happy with it. So if there's people that you feel like, man, why aren't they grasping what I'm saying? Or, oh man, why is this person not listening to me? Or whatever, meet them where they are. Meet them where they are. Not everybody at your level. Not everybody's in your head. Or not everybody's seeing your perspective. Not even necessarily at your level, but not everybody's seeing your perspective. Some people are at different stages. They've experienced different things. And just this is going to be transforming you guys in a sense where you guys are going to be able to give unconditional love, not just to everybody else, but to yourself. Because Pisces and Set is really great with giving unconditional love to others. But when time comes to give unconditional love to themselves, sometimes they give so much to others to where it's not balanced. And then they just go and retreat and they isolate themselves and they cut people off and they're like, because they need to recharge. But this is about an equal giving to yourself and being able to give to others. And sometimes giving to others and having unconditional love to others means being graceful and not necessarily physically giving them anything, not telling them what to do, not giving them advice. Sometimes just listening is an act of unconditional love, most times, actually, and it heals. All right. You also have, oh my goodness, of course, you guys have a bat here, which is saying seeing through illusions into truth. So, this transformative mindset of looking at people from a different perspective and looking at yourself from a different perspective and understanding that you are innocent, understanding that you are deserving, understanding that everyone deserves love, understanding that you have a new way of approaching the things that you're experiencing with working with other people in life. All these things are going to help for you to see past the illusions and seeing into the truth of reality of why people are the way they are. And the truth is people are happy with being who they are. That's just the truth. And also, some of the illusions that you're seeing through are illusions that you projected out yourself. And you're seeing the truth to it is transforming your the way that you're projecting out, so you're not projecting illusions anymore. Now, lastly, you guys have as an answer, you guys have treating my ass to something special. It's right here. Treating my ass to something special. Give yourself unconditional love. Give yourself a treat. Give yourself a treat. You've been alkaline vegan for how long? You've been doing raw vegan. You've been doing all that stuff. Go get yourself a treat. Go get yourself a treat. Not meat, right? Not meat. Not refined sugar. Do date sugar. Do cane sugar. There's vegan bakeries and stuff out there. Just treat yourself, right? Nobody's perfect. Treat yourself. If you've been overworking, give yourself a month break. If you've been whatever it is that you've been doing. Not everybody can take a month break or something, but you know what I'm saying? Give yourself a break. Treat yourself to something nice. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in, Set. Loved your reading. I hope you guys loved it too. If you did, make sure that you like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed, so you can see the mountain full of knowledge that I have on here. If you guys want to actually learn things without actually having to go to school, want to learn about angel numbers, synchronicity, some of these metaphysical things that some of these things that aren't necessarily taught and certified or anything like that. You can definitely learn that through my channel very easily. If you want to donate to Blooming Woman LLC, that information is going to be inside the description box below. That is going to help for me to bring certain things to you guys, like logo sweat hoodies, bring tangible knowledge to you guys, where you guys will be able to get all of the knowledge and wisdom that I have, and it can be an actual learning tool for you. All these different things is what goes into donating to my channel. You know, me getting different crystals, me getting materials to produce for you. All right. So thank you so much for tuning into this reading, and I will see you guys inside of the next video. Moving on to Amen Ra. Here you are. Thank you so much for tuning in, Amen Ra. This is going to be a reading for the month of June. And I already have your cards pulled out. So let's just get straight to it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's start off with your African proverb. It's going to be the impatient person eats goat. The one who hesitates eats beef. Okay, what is this about? Take your time. This month, take your time. Whatever it is that you're going through, the circumstance that you may be going through, make sure that you guys take your time. It's okay to hesitate. You don't have to be the first to get something done. It's basically, if you guys hold off on something, you may be able to get something better. If you are just a little bit patient, it's possible that you may get a better deal or a better investment, or you may get a if you go to the grocery store and you want to buy a whole bunch of mangoes so you can do a mango fast, then, and you see that they're not ripe yet or they don't look good, hesitate, wait a little longer. And the next thing you know, you waited, and now you go to the grocery store and all those mangoes are just perfect for you because you waited. So this is just an example to tell you guys that this month, if you just follow your heart, follow your intuition, and if something feels like it's rushed, if something feels like, if I waited a little bit longer, I think it might be better because it's sunny that day or because whatever the circumstances are, then believe in yourself, believe in the possibilities that can occur. You don't have to rush. Okay. You guys have truth. So this month, you guys are going to be seeing the truth of the situation. You're going to be seeing the truth of yourself because you're going to be able to look into yourself. You're going to be looking at the truth of yourself. So this is Nandi, and she is looking into her own reflection. So you may be doing a lot of reflecting this month. And the beautiful thing that I love about this card is when you look at the top half of the card, you can see that the sky is, it's a beautiful sky, but there's not much vegetation there. It's just kind of a plain sky. And when you look at her reflection, when she takes the time to reflect and look inward, she is looking at her reflection and it is nothing but just abundance. All of nature's bounty, just there, fruits, vegetables, just all of it. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. There's so much within you. Okay. So this is about you guys seeing some kind of reflection is occurring. And speaking of reflections, you guys also have Amaterasu. And this is a real person. She's a real person, I think Japanese. And she's about, we are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. Now, there's a story about her where she went and she was living in a cave and she was like depressed or whatnot. And she was in a cave and she was in this cave for a minute. And basically what brought her out of the cave is the fact that she saw somebody else like dancing and having fun and in their goddess energy passing by the cave. And their light was shining so bright that it woke her up, Amatusa up. Not that she was sleeping, but as far as her state of awareness, it woke her up. And she then felt the light within herself because she was able to see her reflection in somebody else. So wait until you guys feel that light. Wait until you guys feel it. This is what I'm seeing. Some of you might have a mentor, a teacher that comes into your life this month that is going to be a great reflection onto you. They could remind you of you. They could remind you of who you are. They could have similar life journeys as you, similar interests as you. They could be working in the same field as you. Whatever it is, there might be a similarity that you have with an individual, very special person that may come into your life for some of you guys this month. And really look at this person as somebody that you can learn wisdom from, someone where you can be inspired by, right? It's also important to understand that I don't know what's going on the internet. It looks like it's like bugging. It's also important to understand that, some of you are looking at your own light. Some of you may be looking at a light or a reflection of somebody that you don't necessarily know face to face, but they could be on the internet. They could be on YouTube. They could be on Instagram. They could be on these random videos, whatever it is. But you're going to be inspired, whether it's through your own reflection or whatnot. You're going to see, wow. And it's going to wake you up. It's going to bring your light out. You guys are going to be able to see all the different possibilities that you are able to create inside of your life. All of a sudden, there is going to be a radical expansion that's going to occur. You guys are going to be expanding your awareness, expanding your level of possibilities because you are aware of the light that you hold within you. You are aware of the abundance that you have inside of your reflection, your inner wealth. And this is going to be so that you guys are not limiting yourself anymore. But in that same breath, make sure that you are taking your time with making movements and stuff like that, okay? But just know that you're not limited, basically. Some of you are working towards having like really different like toolkits, like psychic tool gifts and stuff like that. Like you have gifts in your psychic box where you are basically, it could be how you clean your aura field. It could be certain yoga that you do. It could be just stuff that you do when nobody's watching, things that bring your light out, things that you could be dancing, you could be writing, you could be singing. There could be different things that you guys do that is your violet flame. Your violet, sorry, y'all, your violet flame. This is going to be your violet flame. This is your light. And it's going to be ignited this month. And it's really going to come to light right in the middle of the month, right in around the ending of the second week of the month. It's going to come to light. And it's going to be so that you're just going to be able to see that you guys got truth 2 times in your reading. You're going to be able to see the truth of a situation. You're going to be able to see the truth of yourself. You're going to be able to see the truth of what is going on. You're going to be able to see why things have been stalled for you. You're going to be able to see why it seems like there may have been delays inside of your life. And the reason why is because something better is coming if you wait. And in the meantime, practice on the things that you have to sharpen your gifts. Practice on the things that you have to sharpen your expertise, to sharpen what it is that you're doing, to making it better, expanding your business, expanding your light, expanding your talents by putting it out there, knowing that you're free to expand your wings and to fly and to take flight. You guys are going to be extremely inspired this month. You guys are going to be very visual this month, really tapping into your imagination, tapping into just looking at yourself and looking at your reflection, and and seeing what it is you have to bring to the table and what it is that you have to offer, and acting accordingly to that, not being afraid to open yourself up. If you see somebody that really inspires you and really makes you want to, just that really inspires you. What is this? If you see somebody that really inspires you and really wants to bring you, that just inspires you, okay? Then just make sure that you guys are paying attention and run with that inspiration and light up your light, okay? Don't hold yourself back. See the truth that's within you. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you like watching this. If you want a private reading with me, schedule it through the links in the description box below. If you want to support my channel, if you want to support Blooming Woman LLC, you can donate by going to the description box below where everything is, and you guys will find everything there, okay? Moving on to the next sign, which is going to be Ptah. All right, Ptah, let's see what we got going on for you for the month of June. Hi, welcome in, Ptah. Okay, yeah, so these were your cards over here. Cards. All right, so your African proverb says, if you are looking for a fly in your food, it means that you are full. So what is this pointing towards? This is coming through to tell you guys this month that if you see there's a situation where you're looking for excuses not to do it, if you see that there's a situation where you are looking at the problems or the possible, like how things could go wrong, or, if you're looking for a fly in your food, you don't see the fly in your food, but you're looking for it, then you're not really hungry, is what the African proverb is saying. So pay attention to your emotions, pay attention to how you feel, because this is a month where you guys are going to be healing yourself. A lot of healing is going to be taking place inside of your life, because you guys have Catherine Labor, and she says, I am ready to heal. I am worthy of the miracles meant for me. Okay. So it may be that you may be extending yourself too much when it comes to people inside of your life, situations inside of your life, because you guys also have here Erzuli Dantor, and she is basically here with the etheric cords. Okay, these are energetic cords that we could have towards people, especially if you see somebody always leaning to you, or always, you could just feel it if somebody is like attached, like to you telepathically, or their energy, they're just attached to feeling you. And once you see it, where like, okay, the way, if you scratch your ear, that person scratched their ear too. If you move your hand down, that person move their hand down too. They're very attached to you. But in this situation, pay attention to these signs that I'm telling you about, because there's somebody that is attached to you that you may need to cut off. This could be a person, place, or a thing, but either way, this is something where they may be toxic, whether intentionally or not. They could be getting in the way of you healing on an individual level, because you are overextending yourself. You guys also have Sekhmet energy here, and she's the wounded healer. So it's coming through that you guys are healing other people. You're giving yourself, whether it's you're giving your money, your finances, whether you're giving your time, whether you're giving your energy out to a person, place, or thing, situation. You're giving it out, but you're neglecting yourself. So you guys are going to have a lot of guidances this month where you're being told to really heal yourself first. Heal yourself first. Put down your swords, put down your shields, put down all your defenses. You don't have to go to war, Sekhmet. Now's not a time to bring out that rage. Now's the time to heal yourself. Stop trying to protect everybody else during this month. Stop trying to protect everybody else. Start protecting yourself. So you guys can get back to nurturing your youth, nurturing your old wounds, nurturing back up your soul, and really healing yourself. And when this card pops up, every time this card pops up, it is a guarantee that you guys will actually feel the healing inside you. You're going to feel the healing. You're going to feel it. It's not that you should heal yourself this month. It's that you are going to heal yourself this month. Certain aspects of yourself is going to heal. Okay. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of that. You guys are also going to be having wisdom that's going to be occurring inside of your life, where you're going to be illuminating with this wisdom. You're going to have light bulb moments. Pay attention to those light bulb moments. Write them down so that way you can understand and you can go back to it another time and just see the hidden message behind it, the lesson that was needed to be learned. You may be able to understand it more in depth when you come back to it after your experience is over. But either way, there's a lot of wisdom to be taken here. There's a lot of lesson to be taken throughout the month of June. And these lessons are going to be very illuminated. It's going to be hard to miss it. I'm also seeing here, yes, you guys, just like I said, if you're looking for a fly in your food, then that means that you're full. You are supposed to be doing everything in moderation. So this is about balance. Don't give too much of your energy away to a person, place, or thing. Make sure that you're doing things in moderation. Don't take too much. Don't give too much. Okay? If you're looking for an excuse not to do something, that means that you really deep inside don't want to do it. And honor that. Honor yourself. Respect your decisions. Respect your boundaries. Create those boundaries so you can be aware of them. And yes, you guys also having gratitude for yourself, having gratitude for your situation. Overall, I see you guys going to be very grateful for the experience of June. June could be a very pivotal month for you guys when it comes in terms of healing, when it comes in terms of growth. And there may just be an expanded amount of gratitude, of gratefulness, of appreciation that occurs for you during the end of the month of June. Ride that wave, because gratitude has magical abilities to just make your life more optimistic and more high frequency. Okay. And at the last card, we have this 8, which is going to be a manifestation. So you have the strength to manifest. You have the strength to heal. It's just about what it is that you're projecting out. And I'm seeing that you're going to be projecting out balance. I'm seeing that you're going to be projecting out health, healing, emotional health, well-being for yourself. And that is what's going to manifest inside of your life. It's going to ripple effect in every area of your life. Okay. You're going to be on the path to creating a healthier lifestyle for yourself. So thank you so much for tuning into your reading, of course. And if you guys want a personal reading with me, you know where to find me. You can schedule that in the link inside the description. Just look for the available dates and we can get it scheduled. 15-minute, 30-minute reading, 45-minute reading. I may be out for the next 2 weeks, so there might not be that many spaces. But you can just schedule for the times that are going to be available. And of course, we can have that done. And of course, you guys, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and all the information is in the description box below. Okay, moving on to the next sign, which is going to be Shu and Tefnut. Welcome in so much. Thank you so much for your reading, you guys. It's hitting that late time of the night, but we are still here. We are still going to get it done for you. Of course, always. Right, about to hit 2 hours on this joint. Two hours for 500 views. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that's not what it's about. it's just, I know what's going on here. So it's getting late, y'all. So we're talking in circles, babbling around. You already know. Now, let's get to it. Welcome in, Shu and Tefnut. Thank you so much for tuning into your reading for this month of June. So I already pulled you guys' card out. And so I'm just going to spread it out here for you. Discernment, self-worth, connection, self-love, transient, anguish, cave, metamorphism, high heart chakra. Let's get into it. First, let's start off with your African proverb. A home without a woman is like a barn without cattle. Yes, it is. Because the woman is the nurturer. She brings the life. She brings the healing. She brings the this missing element inside of a home. She also gets stuff done in the home, and she does it very well. She does everything better. She washes the dishes better. She cooks better. She organizes better. Not all the time, right? But when there is no woman in the home, it's definitely felt. It's definitely felt. So that's what that's about. Now, with that being said, some of you guys is your energy is needed in people's lives. Even if these people are taking you for granted and you put up this boundary towards them, understand that they're going to know what they miss when you're gone. Okay. And others of you is about you creating more time to be with your family, creating more time to be with your loved ones, creating more time to tap into your feminine essence and to explore that more, which does mean getting away from the hustle and bustle of life sometimes. It does mean going into receptivity, going into nature, going into all these beautiful things that are just a great ambience for you to create and to be able to flow with. Now, with that being said, your first card is going to be Freyja, the goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it is a hell holy yes. Right? So this is a month to just, you don't have to say yes to everything. Some people want to go out, they want to party. You don't have to do it. It don't matter if it's somebody's important date or whatever it is. You can say no. You can say no, because I'm seeing here that you guys maybe feeling like you're taken for granted, or maybe feeling like, you feel like you're worth more. And this is going to be a month where you guys are seeing your worthiness. You're seeing how much you're worth. You're seeing that you may not have been getting treated the way that you really want to feel. Your desires may not have been met. Okay. And whether that's because you did it to yourself, whether that's because you're allowing other people to do it to you, either way, the change is going to happen this month, where you're identifying that you're worth more, and you're also putting up the boundaries, and you're standing in tall so that you can make sure that your cups are being filled. So you are having discernment and saying no to places, people, situation, and things that don't scream out yes. If it's a maybe, then it's a no. Basically, it got to be a yes. It got to be a yes. Like, I'm down to do that, or I'm down to give my energy to that, whatever it is. This is going to create more of a connection with yourself. This is going to create more of a connection with your divine feminine essence. This is going to be able to create a more connection with you and Mother Nature. I'm really feeling some of you guys are going to be tapping into Mother Nature quite a lot. You're going to have a connection with your roots, and you're going to have a connection with your branches, your home. Everything's just going to be in alignment for you guys. You guys are going to be filling up your cups, like I said, because you have self-love as well. So this is definitely a month where you're just taking time to really nurture yourself and understand your worth and understand where you were overexerting yourself. Now, it's possible that also you guys are seeing how when you were overexerting yourself, things were at a standstill, and you may have been feeling a lot of anguish and a lot of like mental anguish and just heavy burdens on your head, because you felt like you had to be there to provide for everybody in the house, or you had to be there to excuse me, do things for everyone, and you always showed up for other people, and that put a burden on your mind, put a burden on your psyche, and all of those dark things could make you feel really trapped, like you had to do things because you have to do it. And the big message for this month is you don't have to do it. You can say no. And what's going to take place when you say no is a beautiful metamorphism, because all of a sudden, after you start to say no, and after you start to even tell your own mind no, because some of you may be addicted to going out and hanging out with people that take your energy, or people that, get drunk all the time, or whatever it is. I don't know. Um, some of you guys may be so accustomed and so used to being in them type of situations that you actually have to have that discernment with yourself and start to tell your mind no. Like, no, I'm not going to eat another cookie. Or no, I'm not going to, I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. So once you do this, all of a sudden things that were at a standstill are going to start moving to the next phase. Everything that you felt like was taking too long, that was blah, blah, blah. Once you start to realize your worth, all of a sudden things are going to start moving for you. And that's the beauty about this. You guys are going to start moving into a metamorphism. I see towards the end of the month, towards that last week of the month, you guys are going to want to isolate yourself. You're going to want to go into a cave. You're going to want to be home or be in nature, whatever it is. You want to go hiking alone. You just want to isolate yourself. You want to be alone. And you really want to be in the point where you are like, okay, I'm in reflection mode. I'm trying to regain my energy, regain my strength, regain my power. I'm trying to tap into my divine masculinity, tap into my divine femininity. I'm trying to tap into the essence of who I am and merging everything together, right? And this is going to be a metamorphism that's going to come through, because you guys have cave and metamorphism come in that order. So there's going to be a time of isolation, and you guys are going to be in a cocoon. And then there's going to be a time, and this is all within the last week of the month, give or take, right? This is general reading. After the cocooning moment, you guys are going to come out and you're going to sprout out with all these beautiful colors, because now you know your worth. Now you can spread your wings, because look at your wings. You have your hands on your hips and you can stand tall in who you are, and you can say no. It's okay to say no. That's what it's about. It's okay to say no compassionately, by having compassion to yourself. You guys also have the high heart energy. You may be even just putting more love into your life. But either way, this is about you tapping into your heart chakra. Like I said, spending time in nature. Tapping into your heart chakra, tapping into your ability to have compassion for yourself, to love yourself, to understand your worth. That way, other people can, just when you step into the room, you have an aura field around you that demands respect, that demands respect, and demands people just know that you're worth a lot. Doesn't mean they're always going to respect you, right? You can't expect people to just kiss your toes. But what it does mean is that less people are going to try you, and you're not going to fall prey to anybody, because you're aware of what it is that you are. All right. So that is going to be your reading for the month of June. Thank you so much, Shu Tefnut, for tapping into your monthly reading for the month of June. If you guys like this reading, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, of course, and I will be here for you guys on the next videos and stuff. If you want a personal reading, check out the links in the description box. Everything is in the description box. Social media accounts description box, readings description box. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the last sign of the night. I really wasn't trying to sing there, like, at all. Okay, welcome in, Khepra. Thank you so much for tuning into your reading for the month of June. Let's see what we got for you guys for this month of June. Khepra, what do we have going on for you? Let's start off with your African proverb. Let the hand go, let the hand come back. Let the hand go, let the hand come back. Hey, what is this about? You got to give something some space. It's time to take a break. It's time to take a timeout, period. Some of you guys, this already triggered you. You already know what it is that you need to take a timeout for. You already know what it is that you need to take a break for because it just came into your mind. Now, what I'm seeing here as well is you guys have Dakini, which is the enlightened feminine. She says, my gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. You guys know what it is that you need to give a break to. I'm not saying that you need to end something completely. I'm saying that you need to stop doing something that you need to stop engaging yourself with an activity, a person, a place, or a thing. For a lot of you, it's going to be a person. But like I said, trust your intuition. And so, yeah, you're not making a complete ending. It's not a breakup. It's not any of that. It's not leaving your job. It's just taking a step back or something, giving yourself a break. And when you let the hand go and you let the hand come back, sometimes you have to let people miss you. And sometimes that requires a level of detachment, um, a level of independence. So you're not codependent on something. This also works on an energetic level as well, not just with people, but it also works with places and situations and just energies. So if you keep pounding and trying to work on something and you're seeing that there's no growth, and if that is what it is pointing towards for you in your life, then it is possible that you do need to let that situation go energetically and then watch it come back full circle. It's going to come running back to you. Okay, you can't force somebody to like you. You can't force somebody to have a connection with you. You can't force yourself onto people, places, or things. You can let them go, and then they'll start to miss you, and they'll come to you. Okay. Um, I'm also saying as well for you guys that this is going to be a manifestation. This, especially towards the first week of the month, I'm seeing that you guys are going to have a lot of blessings that are going to pour down for you from the skies. You guys are going to be dancing in these blessings. You're going to be feeling so good. And I feel like part of this feeling good for you is feeling free and feeling independent and feeling like you can trust your instincts, you can trust yourself, you're strong, you have a lot of wisdom within you. With the Dakini card as well, it when it comes out, it is for sure that whatever it is that you're facing, you're going to make it through the other side. It don't matter how hard it seems, it don't matter how whatever, you are going to set out to do what it is that is supposed to accomplish. Your goal is going to be met. Your goal is going to be accomplished, period. I also see as well this is a renewal phase for you guys. So you are moving into a new area, a new energy. Some of you guys, this has to deal with the efforts that you put towards the things that you're working towards, the things that you're working on. It's gonna be a breath of fresh air because of this independence, because of this newfound level of detachment, not feeling so attached to people, places, or things. Some of you, this has to do with your work. It is coming through that you're going to be putting more work onto yourself, more work onto your business, more work onto your projects, your creative projects, different things that you may be having going on for yourself. It may not be something super serious. It could just be you fixing your garden up, but there's a lot of work that need to get done. So when you detach from this thing that you could have been holding on to, this hand that you're holding on to, it makes you see all the other things and all the other areas in your life that you are able to put your energy towards that is actually going to be good for you. So you got to see where you may be having a toxic attachment with somebody or something. and where you could detach from there so that you can have independence and so that you can give more into your situation and into things that are actually going to give back to you. Okay. It could be you detaching yourself so you could give to a community. But either way, that community gives back to you because it fills your heart up with joy. It's not a toxic attachment. So yeah, we have attachment here, and that's definitely toxicity right there. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't look good. So that's what you're let the hand go, let the hand come back. Now, with me saying that it's not a you're supposed to cut this thing off completely, you're supposed to let it go. Have patience. As time goes on, you may actually decide to completely let this thing go and trust your instincts because your instincts are wise beyond reason. Don't feed off of fear. Just trust just your instinct. This is also going to be a moment where you guys are going to have another level of acceptance. This acceptance is extremely important because when you accept your faults and you accept where you may have went wrong, when you accept where you can point the finger at yourself for allowing the attachment to continue, for allowing when you can say, "Hey, I was codependent in this situation." You can understand more wisdom from the situation because you can see this is why I was codependent because this person was providing this. Why is it that I feel like I need this? Do I really need this thing? Wow, I wasn't just looking for this void to be filled from this person. I was looking for this void to be filled from society. I was looking for this void to be filled from social media. I was looking for this void to be filled from a lot of areas in my life. Wow. There's another level of acceptance, which is going to be blossoming new levels of understanding and awareness. And you're going to be getting some wisdom. This is also going to give you the push and the drive to start to protect yourself, create a boundary for yourself, understanding how you can protect yourself further because you understand yourself further. And it's not protection where you got to be stern all the time. It's just protection where you know where your triggers are. You know where you might fall and slip into a codependent situation, or where you might fall. You know your weakness. And once you're able to accept your weakness and know your weakness, it then becomes a strength because you can protect it. Okay. This is going to be a moment of new beginnings for you guys by the time of the end of the month. There's going to be a new moment of new beginnings. You guys are going to have fire elements that you guys are going to be attached to. Dancing, right? The manifestation, you're going to be transmuting energy, stagnant, toxic energy. You're going to be healing, moving forward, transmuting that into whatever, taking emotions and transmuting it into other things, right? Burning things down into ashes and rising above the flame. So this is transmuting energy. The energy is inside of your hands. That's the spark. That's the sun. That is the solar rays, right? How is the sun even created? It starts off as like a bomb, like this star is you, right? But it is just a transmutation and an expansion of vital energy. And it goes through different phases. The sun, it starts off black and then it turns into different colors. There's blue there, but all we see is like a white light, different lights and stuff, but it has different colors and all that. Anyways, so this is what it's all about. So I'm so happy, you guys. Let the hand go, let the hand come back. Or maybe the hand won't come back and you can say bye. Or maybe the hand comes back and you're like, nah. So thank you so much for tuning into your reading. If you like watching this video, make sure that you like it, subscribe to my channel, of course. If you want a personal reading with me, check out the links inside the description box below. You can get a 15-minute, 30-minute, 45-minute reading with me. It can be a spiritual guidance, love, career, specific questions, all that stuff. And like I said, you guys, for the next 2 weeks, the schedule may be a little busy, but just look at the available dates. And of course, we can do a personal reading for you on your desired time in the future. So yes, if you would like to donate to Blooming Woman LLC, The link is in the description box, or the information is in the description box below as well. Thank you so much for tuning into this reading, you guys. And that is going to be concluding the live stream. Wow, 2 hours and 13 minutes. Woo, woo. Thank you guys so much. In the chat, you guys already know. I don't know if any of you guys are here. Shout out to Divinely Guided Goddess Reads. Claire, Alice, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. Damn, thanks for dropping the knowledge. You are very welcome. Okay. Yes, Pisces, gang, gang. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. All right. Hello, sacred flames, violet flames, strong flames. Okay. I think that's basically it, you guys. You're very welcome, Obscure Cosmos. And we're going to call it a night. Thank you guys so much for all of your beautiful energy and for coming through. And I will see you guys next time in the next video. Bye-bye.